respected Verma Sahab, Kable Sahab, Agrawal ji, my all seniors sitting here, ladies, gentlemen. Everybody knows that what are the advantages of the hydropower, why hydropower is required. Everybody knows what are the challenges, what are the problems in hydro. And despite that, we make such a big plan in each and every five-year plan for the hydropower, which could never been achieved so far. Now the problem is, what is the basic problem? Why we are not exploiting this power? Why we are not maintaining that ratio which is required for the country? It's a big question. Now you see, up to fifth five-year plan, the hydropower was up to the level of 40% or 41%. But from sixth five-year plan, this percentage is continuously going down, continuously going down. Now you see, for the last 20 years, 25 years, we are facing this problem, and having a great will to develop hydropower, we are not achieving. Everybody knows that this hydropower is required for meeting the peaking power. It is cheaper, no fuel cost, lot of development takes place. But still, and developers are doing. It is not like that developers are not doing. But I think up to that level, we are not doing that much of thing. Now people have become very much aware of all the rights for which they deserve. I think there is some gap somewhere. Everybody knows that this hydro and that water is a state subject. There is different policies, hydro policies for different states, which is not matching exactly with the central hydro policy. Now recently, Government of India felt that this kind of upfront fees, which was required as per the hydro policy of the states, it has been allowed. And now PSUs are thinking to take up hydro projects in a big way. As far as NIPCO is concerned, or all PSUs dealing with hydropower, they have been allotted so many projects before 10 years. And they have made so many PFR, DPR for all these projects. But when the hydro policy of states came into picture in 2008, the whole scenario has changed. The whole scenario means most of the projects have been withdrawn because CPSUs or PSUs were not in the position to pay upfront fees. So all the projects have been withdrawn. And by taking upfront fees, all these projects have been allotted to private developers. It is good that private investment should come in the power sector, but it could not take place up to that extent which was thought at that time. The reason is that every developer have planned to develop the hydropower with their plan. Everybody thought that we will complete all these projects in 6 years or 8 years. But the ground realities were different. Now, after giving such a high fees as a upfront fees, when they reached the site, they could not get any cooperation from the state governments. So they were discouraged, demotivated, and no development could take place in any project except 2-3 projects. Big project, as all of you know, the potential, hydro potential in Arunachal Pradesh. In Arunachal Pradesh, about 50,000 megawatt is there, and only few projects have been developed there of very low capacity. Reason is the local problem. Especially in these projects which I have experience in this area, that all the people living in Arunachal are 100% tribal. And they have different kind of culture, they have different kind of expectation from the developer. Now they feel that whosoever developer comes, they should give them all job from this area. Even for PSUs, there was a difficulty in appointments. They expect that all executives and non-executives should be appointed from that area. But there is no policy like that. Central PSUs have their own limitations. For C and D group, yes, it can be thought. But for executive cadre, as per central government rules and laws, it cannot be fulfilled. And then the problems comes. The engineering graduates from all these areas, backward areas like Arunachal, Assam, or Meghalaya, they cannot compete with other candidates in other parts of India. There is no special reservation for them to appoint completely from that area. So naturally, whatever reservation is there, 7% for STs and all that, that rule is there. But it cannot, that they all cannot be covered in that policy. So again, that there are so many groups. There are so many groups. If you start the work at the site, they will come forward and they will go for so many agitations. They will stop the work, everything. Now, second problem in especially Northeast. Recently, I was approaching World Bank, to ADB, and to all Japanese and other banks to finance in Arunachal,
Pankaj,
even in Manipur.
next
And none of them, sir.
Next 3 minutes, can you close?
Yes, sir. None of them have agreed to finance any project. No, if we arrange the finance from the domestic funding, from the domestic banks, the financing is very costly. And we expect if World Bank or ADB finance them, it will be very soft or long-term loan for the hydro projects, which is really required for the hydro projects because there are certain problems due to which the projects gets delayed and nobody can expect. And the general impression of the public now is that the hydro project are normally gets delayed. So it is an impression. But what are the reasons for this all delays? These are the problems, funding problems, agitation problems, and geological surprises. Yes, it is everywhere. And especially in Northeast, it is a big problem. So until and unless all these problems are resolved, then we cannot expect that much of development of hydropower in India. And now it is very, very serious and very much big worry for the country that now from 41% of hydropower in fifth plan we have reached about 18% now. And the percentage is going down year by year. And I don't feel that some improvement may be there until and unless all these problems of downstream area also. Downstream area, there are a lot of problems in downstream area. Everybody is expecting that they should be properly compensated and the dam should be made in that fashion that the whole this flood absorption must be there. So for that, naturally we have to have extra funding, and the impact of that extra funding for which we cannot earn or we cannot recover from the public, it has to be thought by the government like a defense area, that we have to, if we have some margin in our dam to absorb the flood apart from the generation, then naturally we have to spend more, and the viability of the project may not be up to that extent, and the main problem of that funding. So that government of India or state should think about that seriously, so that this protection for the downstream area and the fear of the downstream area people should be avoided. Thank you very much.